Hello everyone, this is Dragon, and welcome back to another episode of Fire Emblem Heroes. So here it is, the last match of the season. I don't think we have our results on defense yet for the last 20 hours or so of the season. So here we go for all the biscuits. And it's a tier 27 matchup, of course, so this is going to be probably a ridiculously difficult matchup. Okay, what do we see here? Ground orders, pretty big. Monstrous bow, pretty standard. Guidance, not really understanding that one. Of course, they have their structures here. Sothos has 80 pretty high level infantry skill, so yeah, definitely a tough matchup for sure. Nothing to scoff at whatsoever. You got a turn 1 ruptured sky on Lyn here, on legendary Lyn here. Okay, and so the next thing you would expect from that is, of course, Sothos moving down and then the dance. That's the only thing that makes sense. Of course, there could be things like Sothos going here and then Lyn, but he's a monstrous bow plus. We're gonna have to do some janky shenanigans. Some janky shenanigans, I tell you. And what's the Glacies cooldown looking like? Is it a 1 cooldown Glacies? Yeah, looks like 1 cooldown, right? Could be a mistake on that. It's times pulse. Okay, so it's 1 cooldown, which means you don't one-shot her though. Well, she has hardy bearing, so actually no matter what, we just have to be able to actually just survive the shot. So I think the play would be some combo thing where, okay, this is a mirror impact unit, so that's 93 base res bulk. Death harpoon's not gonna do anything, I don't think. There's TA, but everyone should be able to just attack directly. Once we do this, we don't need to grab the ether structure. That would literally be for the flex value. So the big thing is, how do we get 96 attack? And well, that would be Nino, Kaden, Peony all on the line would get us there. We would dodge the defense play, it seems, so that's pretty good. But the question is, can we live all these hits? So there's 2 potential attackers, I believe. I would not see it any other way. Of course, we're gonna have to get rid of these 2 for sure. I'll check to see if I can get away with not breaking the Dark Shrine, but chances are I probably have to. One-shotting Yoon should be pretty... Oh wait, she has attack respawn. So, what is that, 83, 93, 98? So in vantage range, we should be fine. We're 1 attack short currently. We would be 1 attack short, not in brazen range, so that's a thing. Yeah, there's the ground orders. We can't do something like bait Yoon from here, because Lyn can teleport there. So yeah, I keep forgetting to show merges too. It's not plus 10 on everyone, but it is plus 6 Yoon, plus 10 Sothos, so that's a thing. Sothos, I think I'm gonna have to calc to see who attacks first. I don't actually remember how this works. I think it assumes all in combat buffs and stuff, but I could be wrong. We should be able to double Sothos by a mile. I don't see any like speed debuffs outside of Bright Shrine and Infantry School, so that's cool, I guess. I think turn 1 will play pretty aggressive and take out the infantry school turn 1. And that way we can basically set up really fast. That way. Maybe it's not the smartest idea. I'm not sure yet. But I know that the final formation is going to be like Nino's here. And then Kaden would repo Nino there. And so she would get the alignment with Lynn. So it'd be like Peony, Nino here, Kaden here, and then defense tactics somewhere. So that's the plan. Now to see if it works. So first things first, check out damage output. Pretty sure that doesn't do anything except for the dagger debuff, which is pretty relevant. Let's assume Sothos attacks first, which is probably worst case scenario. So after attack smoke, she has 51, 56, 67 versus 42, I guess. So it's like 25. And then we also heal a bit as well. And then from there, I'm pretty sure we're okay. There is Wings of Mercy though, so we have to guarantee the 1-round KO on Flora. Checking the skills and stuff. There's no way for anyone to attack Kaden or anyone else if I just have him chill over here. So that seems fine. Just checking some other things here. I think I'm probably greeting too much turn 1. I'm not sure. Flora's gonna, so Nino would have, worst case scenario, she'd have 97 against Flora, which is, I'm brain dead. I want to say like 78. So we do pick up the 1-round KO there, and because of 10,000 IQ, Hardy bearing. If I'm not looking at this incorrectly, that does mean Flora never gets the proc Glacies unless we initiate into her, which of course we're not going to. We could do a turn 1 play like that, but then Monstrous Bow is always going to proc, and so that's not great for us. Needs to be able to hit that 96, which means a lot of things. I'm thinking, I don't know, do we go for the infantry school early or late? I think we have to go for it early. And I'm a little concerned about, also, okay, there's Wings of Mercy issues. Because turn 3 this will go off and everyone here will heal to full, but Flora will be at 19. Okay, that means we guarantee the kill regardless then. That's not a concern. I'm pretty sure this Lyn would not attack. That just doesn't seem right. But let's see, she would have 61, 66, 70, 63, 51. 50. Yeah, she's not doing a lot there. Yoon, on the other hand, we should actually check pretty carefully here. Because, what is that, 53, 59, 65 probably? Actually, no, if we get rid of everything, then she doesn't. But let's assume we don't break that, so 70 attack. Oh gosh, and then 63 right after the debuff. Yeah, 63 versus like 58, so she's doing like nothing. I'm not concerned about her at all then, other than the fact we don't one-shot her. Okay, that's probably a big deal. Oh yeah, that is a big deal, for sure. Uh-oh. Yeah, we don't one-shot that. So that's gonna cause a lot of problems. Oh no. Okay, we gotta look into this very carefully then, because I think we're one attack short of the kill. It was 83, 93, 98. 98 versus... Oh, actually, we get the exact kill, don't we? Because Nino gets the +7 res. That's 86, 95, 98. Yeah, that is an exact kill. Not rigged whatsoever. She's only +6 and no flowers, so that might come back to bite them. But as far as I'm seeing right now, we're just too fast for everyone here. We should one-shot Lynn. That should be trivial. Again, we one-shot Lynn here. So I think now we'll just briefly plan to see, because we don't actually care too much about what turn we go ham on, if that makes any sense. We just gotta set it up, which means it could be like Nino, Peony, Caden. Like, they just have to be in that little, and they just have to be like adjacent to each other somehow, where Nino's here. So that probably means we use the airs to break the other structures. Seems logical to me. I think we do this, because Caden can move around more. Let's see, so we smite up Nino, take out the infantry skull, repo, dance, repo out. Seems solid, I guess. Actually, do we use Caden? Wait. Yeah, I think we actually use Caden here. Let's smite Nino up. Do this. Break this, turn 1. They shouldn't have any range mobility shenanigans from ground orders. That's different from the current state, so I'm not worried about that. Again, here's where Vantage counters Hardy Burying Kappa. Big Kappa to that. It's not actually a serious statement. Not actually seriously saying that's a thing. I think this is the best play then. And then we do... I guess it doesn't matter since we're gonna have to burn an extra turn anyways. Alright. Oh, I am burning more turns than I thought I was going to. Yeah, okay. Mistakes have been made, it's fine. We don't actually have to pick up the ether structures, that's literally for the flex value, but let's see if we can salvage it somehow. I think the answer is probably no. Actually, because we did this, it evaluates the same way, like Caden's here, Caden's here. The idea is that no one can get there. So we can still make this work. It just is a little dicey, less how we wanted it in the first place. But we can like repo this air. Yeah. Wait. But then we have to get Peony in line to attack Lynn. Or to get the attack for the kill on Lynn. So there's that. Let's do this. This seems fine. There's the heal. And well, if we overlook something, oh well. Hopefully we can salvage it if things do go wrong, but ideally, you know, things don't go wrong. If you know what I mean. Okay, so yeah, this is where we use Peony. Now the question is, where do we place her? And unfortunately, because we don't have Caden here, we can't buff with attack tactic on him. So the question is, do I just leave Peony as far back as possible, or do I leave her up closer? I guess worst case scenario, we can do the run option. So we'll chicken out, I guess, and go here. And that is the one shot we calculated, and we have 2 extra damage there. Alright, and now I think everything else is just left to... We're at the mercy of, whatchamacallit. Actually, leaving Peony there was actually technically the better option because of Smite on this air, but doesn't really matter too much. This matters a bit. I don't think this air's placement matters. We will just leave her here, I guess. We can take the L. There's no sudden panic or anything, so I didn't have to worry about that. Okay, we took a bit more damage than I wanted. But it works out. It works out for us. I forgot to calculate serious damage. I forgot infantry pulse was a thing. Turns out it didn't matter because, well, 61 HP does things. But yeah, we got flex value now. So let's see, I want to break this. And then I want to get the kill with Caden for the memes. Can he pick up the kill right now? 46? No, that's not a one shot. Let's just do this then. And we got time, so we can feed kills like this for the SP value. So yeah, it turns out things went alright. I did forget. It was there the whole time too, like while I was going through the turns and stuff. Like it was there. I should have noticed it, but based on my calculations, you know, there wasn't a way for Sothis to one-shot with Sirius. She would have had to do a crud ton more damage. And so here it is, tier 27. I guess I'll pause the video and screenshot this for the record, I guess. Alright, hopefully the recording didn't screw up or anything. That would be frustrating. But yeah, pretty solid season. Definitely lucked out on the matchmaker. Nothing I can say there. It's just what happens when you use the random matchmaker. Sometimes it helps you out, sometimes it stabs you in the back. Really hard. But yeah, that was at least on the decent, better side of a defense compared to some of the stuff that we got towards the end of the season here. But yeah, first time in tier 27. Not front page worthy, but this better be top 1k. I'd be kind of sad if it wasn't this high up. Like maybe if I get another -40, 13,580 might not be top 1k. I have no idea because I've never been up here, so I wouldn't know those things, but I'm ranked 67 right now, 66 from the screenshot or whatever, so I'm already dropping rankings. But yeah, pretty solid ending to the season. So yeah, as a general, we can't compete with these people. Yeah, overall summary of the season, we dropped 1 ether structure, and we dropped 1 unit. We dropped Nino during that 1 infantry pulse team because we did not execute. I haven't checked the footage to check if I actually had an option to properly execute my strategy there, but I failed to set up the attack on turn 2 properly, so turn 3 with my bolt tower location and their healing tower location meant that the Wings of Mercy proc was going to just be too much to deal with. It probably would have turned out better if I could get that turn 2 play off, but at the end of the day it was only 20 lift loss because it was a single match, so it was basically like my defense got matched up with someone who knew what they were doing and had a solid team, so there's that, I guess. And so yeah, not too bad on offense. On defense, we did all right as well. Going to record the replays we have as of now. Quite a few towards the end of the season. Lots of failures towards the end of the season, but that's pretty much expected out of my defense. Surprised I didn't see as many Brave Ikes and Brave Lucinas this season. I mean, I saw plenty of them, but not as much as I thought I would, aka every match. But enough ranting. That's gonna be it for this episode. Thanks for watching. As always, this is Ether Dragon, and hope to see you all next time. Bye.